The Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Can anyone say Pictured Rocks? What is going on, friends? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Rob Pelton, and on this channel I do a lot of awesome stuff in the outdoors and some travel stuff, and also my life living out of a Subaru Outback. We are in the UP, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We had a workshop about 3 hours west of here in the Kinawa, beautiful area. And before we head out of this part of the country, we gotta hit Pictured Rocks. Janelle has never seen Pictured Rocks, so we're gonna do the Beaver Lake Loop, looking at roughly 9.5 mile day hike today. Giddy up.
Yes, I'm hiking with my coffee.
Let's talk about Pictured Rocks a little bit. It's actually a national lakeshore. So if you have a national parks annual pass, it'll get you to park here. Otherwise, there's a daily fee. But there's a trail that follows this section. It's like 42 miles long, and it's beautiful. It follows the shore of Lake Superior. It's just fantastic. And there are some loop hikes. And there are some loop hikes that you can do from different parking areas. We're doing the Beaver Lake one. Like I said, it's about 9.5-ish miles. Temperature 60-ish probably, so it's a little warm, very breezy. But this is a great place to come for a day hike or even backpacking. There are backcountry campsites you need to get reservations for, but you can plan a trip out here and it's just fantastic. Fairly flat, not really aggressive. So if you're looking to get into backpacking and you want to come up to this area, this is a perfect place for a shakedown hike, especially for a day hike, or if you want to try an overnight where it's not going to test you too much physically. This is a great place to do it. Also, this section of Pictured Rocks actually follows along the North Country Trail, which is a national scenic trail. The Beaver Lake Loop is on all trails. You can download the map and it'll track you to where you're going. Now that particular loop will take you down a half mile to Beaver Lake. It'll follow Beaver Lake and then spit you out onto the shore of Lake Superior, and then you can head from there. Yeah, that's the old Beaver Lake there. It's kind of windy, yeah? You heard me say the phrase shakedown hike. Well, it occurred to me that not everyone knows what that means. So let's say that you're planning on a big backpacking trip, and big could be an overnight for you, 2 nights, 3 nights, a week. Maybe you're gonna hike the Appalachian Trail, but you have new gear. You have a new tent, you have a new backpack. Maybe your whole loadout, all your gear is new. A shakedown hike would be a practice hike where you take all your stuff out and make sure it works. How does your pack feel? Are you okay with the weight? Is it okay how you have your tent positioned in your pack? All these kinds of things. So a shakedown hike is a test hike to make sure all your gear is where it needs to be and you get it more dialed in. So do shakedown hikes before you attempt big backpacking trips. Now you know. Welcome to Lake Superior, Pictured Rocks Lakeshore Edition. The trail just follows the shore, maybe 50 yards off of the actual beach, but it's ever present in the background before you cut back inland. But when you look at the beach, it just doesn't look like you're in way north Upper Peninsula bordering Canada, US to see a beach like that. The water looks inviting, but it's not. It's cold as hell. one last view of Gichigami before we head inland. And we probably won't be by my favorite lake for months and months. So here we go. Since we're enjoying the last few glimpses of Lake Superior, we stopped for lunch, eating a little cold pizza for lunch. But let's have a look at what I carried on a day hike for today. We're doing about 9.5 miles. Inside of this day pack, I carried just a water bottle. But this hip pack is a Fjallraven. I don't know the model, but I've been using it as a sling pack because it's big enough for that. But I like it because it's got a lot of capacity. It even has external straps, so you can put like an extra layer here, tripod, water bottle if you had to. Also on the outside is an external pocket for quick access items. And the buckle, there's actually a quick release buckle too, just in case you want to, release it pretty quickly. But inside is pretty basic, and this is what I carried today. One big pocket, one zippered pocket inside for valuables like keys, wallet, that kind of thing. But in here for today, I chose a poop kit because, we're doing almost 10 miles. You never know if nature is going to call. Carried a first aid kit, of course. Same reasoning, you should keep these things with you. A water filter. This is the Be Free. I'm actually going to filter some water right out of Lake Superior here in just a few minutes. And the rest is just snacks. Cheese crackers, beef stick, trail mix, and then of course, chapstick. And it looks like the only thing I'm really missing is like a trail beer or something like that. Oh, and I forgot what was in my pockets for the day hike. Head net, and then most importantly, more snacks, high chews. She brought Coke. Time to head back, about another 5 miles back to the car. But this is where I'm going to end it, plus my battery is going to die. But I appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't already, check out Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. Plan your trip, reserve your campsites, and just enjoy the majesty of the North Shore. All right, get outside, find your own adventure. Enjoy this big, beautiful world. We'll see you on the trail. Thanks.